Hello everyone, my name is Chris Bennett and this is my final presentation for Android class. For this quarter I just continued on with my messaging app. It's called Talky and just basically added some more features that we talked about in class. Just a reminder, my application or my app is just a simple messaging app. It's like WhatsApp or Line. Basically, you can send messages back and forth between people. And right now I just support Android, but hopefully sometime in the future I'll have iOS too. The features I have for this quarter that I added were notifications, animation, media for displaying chimes, that a new message has come in. Same thing with Toast, and also I added the ability for the user to do a self-profile picture or select an existing picture, and then they can add that as their personal profile picture. Yeah, so some of the stuff that I also added, which took a lot of time, was the data caching between the server and the client. Again, that took up a bulk of my time. Then I'm also adding some caching on the Android device itself, and I'm just putting that to SQLite. And that I've just barely started that, so there's a lot more to be done there. Some of the problems I had were, right now I'm using WebSockets to do communication between the server and the client, which actually is working surprisingly well. But the main downside of doing that design is it uses a lot of battery power. So next quarter what I'll probably try and do is switch to using other designs, mainly because of that problem. The problem was the object model between the server and the client. It's tricky. It's tricky to get right, but I think I've got a pretty good design for it so that moving forward I shouldn't have too many problems. And also I have an older Samsung device which I wanted to use as part of my demonstration, and getting the stuff that I'm working on the old Samsung, it was a little bit problematic for me. So yeah. Okay, here's a demonstration of the Talky app. Let's go ahead and run it. So there's the animation screen. It's just an intro splash screen to make it a little bit more interesting. Now each of these different phones is automatically logged in as a different user. So if I wanted to switch users, what I could do is click on this menu player and click log out. That'll take me to the login screen. Then I can type in credentials for a different user if I wanted to, but I'll just stick with this current user here. Yeah, so let's just click on a chat. It would just send a message, hello. I can type here. And the message that I type, appears on the other device, and then I go hi back, and the message basically gets passed back and forth. For this quarter, I added the profile picture onto the this messaging activity, which makes it a little bit better, kind of copying Line and WhatsApp and stuff, but whatever. And then this is also a scrollable activity, so you can scroll back and see previous messages. One other feature I'd like to show is I also add a profile activity, and I can go in here and select my my profile picture that I want to use. And I can also use the camera too, but for this demo I'll just select a different picture. So let's say I wanted to use this picture as my profile picture. Let's just go there. And I can use an image cropper and zoom in on the picture that I want to use. So I'm going to use Cobra Commander here. Click on crop. And now this picture has become my profile picture. Right now I can't upload it to the server yet, but I want to do that next quarter. And if I go to my chat window again, you can see that I'm now using my new selected profile picture in this messaging window. Anyway, that's my application, and thank you for listening.